Everyone says, just stay within your budget. Now, it sounds smart, correct? But here's the problem. Most people have no idea what their real budget actually is. And because of that, they either buy too much house and feel trapped, or worse, they wait too long and miss the opportunity altogether. Now, if you're being honest with yourself, you've probably asked some version of this. What's a comfortable monthly payment for me? Not what the lender says you can afford, not what an online calculator spits out, but what actually feels safe, sustainable, and smart. You don't want to stretch. You don't want to regret. And you definitely don't want to feel house poor 6 months after closing. You want clarity before commitment. And that's exactly where most people get stuck. In just a couple of minutes, I'm going to show you the one number that matters more than price, rate, or even your income. And almost nobody is talking about it the right way. Welcome to the Martini Mortgage Podcast. I am Kevin Martini, a certified mortgage advisor and producing branch manager, NMLS 143962, with the Martini Mortgage Group at Gold Star Mortgage Financial Group Corporation, NMLS 3446, Equal Housing Lender. Now, this podcast is for educational purposes only and is not legal or tax advice. Now, with that out of the way, let's simplify this. Most people start in the wrong place. They look at homes, or they look at interest rates, or they look at Zillow to see what they can afford. And here's what nobody tells you. Those numbers don't create a comfort. They create confusion. Because comfort isn't about the home price. It's about how your life feels after the payment hits your bank account every month. And this is where people get it wrong. They think, if I qualify for it, I can afford it. But qualifying is math. Comfort is strategy. Let's look at two paths. Path A, guessing. You browse houses, you estimate payments, you stretch a little just in case, and you hope it all works out. And maybe it does, but maybe it doesn't. Because now you hesitate to travel, you delay your savings, you feel pressure every time a bill hits. That is not ownership. That's stress with a mortgage attached. Then there's path B, which I call clarity. You define your numbers first, before you look at homes, before you fall in love with anything. You know exactly what it feels like for your lifestyle. So when you find a home, there is no guessing. There is no second guessing. There is just one thing: confidence. And here's the part that most people miss. Your comfortable payment isn't just one number. It's actually made up of 3 layers. And if you don't understand these, you'll never feel fully in control. Let's break this down very simply. Your comfortable payment comes from 3 components, and they are your lifestyle number, your stability buffer, and your strategic ceiling. Number 1 is your lifestyle number. This is the most important one. What do you want your life to feel like after you buy? Do you want flexibility? Do you want to travel? Do you want to keep investing? Or are you okay being tighter month to month in exchange for a bigger home? There's no right answer, only your answer. At number 2, it's your stability buffer. This is the part most people just simply ignore. What happens if something changes? Income shifts, unexpected expense, life doing what life does. A comfortable payment includes a margin, not just math. And the third component is your strategic ceiling. This is where a lender typically focuses. What can you afford? But here's the key. Your ceiling should never define your comfort. It should simply define your outer limits. So instead of asking, what home price should I buy? The best question is, what payment allows me to live well, sleep well, and move forward financially? And this is exactly why we use a different approach at the Martini Mortgage Group. It's called the Home Loan First Strategy. Not house first, not rate first, loan first. Because when you define your payment and structure your financing around that, everything else becomes crystal clear. And this is where there is another advantage that comes into play. Our same as cash mortgage approval. This isn't just a pre-approval. This is a fully underwritten, income verified, asset verified, credit reviewed. So when you walk into a home search, you're not guessing your payment. You're operating with real numbers, real clarity, and real confidence. And in today's market, that's a twofold advantage. You feel certain, and the seller sees certainty. Oh, by the way, there's one more layer to this. Because even if you know your comfort payment, there's simply a mistake people make that quietly pushes them beyond it. And it usually shows up after the buy. So let me ask you this. Have you defined your comfortable payment, or are you still reacting to what homes cost? And if you found the right home tomorrow, would you feel confident in the payment? Or would you still be trying to make the numbers work? And what would change for you if you had absolute clarity before even starting to look? Clarity creates certainty, and certainty that creates power. If you want that kind of clarity for your situation, you can reach me directly, Kevin Martini, by calling 919-238-4934 and schedule a time to talk. Listen, no pressure, just a conversation. If this gave you clarity, share it with somebody who needs it. And subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast.